process, I'd say probably coming up to about a year, but we're still doing things now, sort of 3 years on, but that's more interior, and we just had the patio finished and sort of got the most important things done. The first room we had done was obviously the kitchen, so we can move back in. I think the kitchen is obviously the hub of the home, and we did this room first, and the playrooms for the boys, and then their bedroom, and our room still needs to be finished, but it's got the basics in it. We had changed a few things, some good, some bad, but we were going to put like a wall here to divide the kitchen for like a little slug area, but now we've kept it open, which I'm really pleased with because it makes you feel a lot more, you can interact with whoever's sitting, watching TV if you're more social this way. So we used mainly a company called DAB Construction. They're the ones who did the groundworks and had all the big machinery to come in to start clearing from the start. And then we used all different sort of trades from there and kind of project managed it ourselves after that stage. So we kind of did the interior designing work ourselves. My husband designed the kitchen actually, because he's a cook of a house, so he designed the kitchen, and we worked with Howdens to get the kitchen done. Then we got a carpenter to fit it separately. We really wanted this really nice big island. So they were very good at finding exactly what we wanted. So Adam had a good idea, and they sat down together and designed that together. So they were very good with that. And then I did more like the bedrooms and lounge and that sort of thing. Some areas still work in progress, but most of it's been done by ourselves really. We use local sort of carpenters and that sort of thing. The window company were really good. We used a father and son team called Crisp Windows, who were local to Suffolk, and they were really lovely. They did the lantern, it was all bespoke made to measure, and the bifold doors, because we had crystal windows here before, which are like the single pane, like wrought iron windows, so they had to come out and then be replaced. Obviously it's all sort of turned out really well, so I'm very happy with it all. I mean, obviously we had to go with the majority of what we had with the house as far as the style is concerned, but we liked the bay window, but we went along the other road down here and we sort of just picked some houses there that we liked the styles of, used Instagram, used Pinterest, and just sort of that way really. Obviously weather was like a huge problem if there was lots of external work being done, when we were having the carpentry done on the roof. We had a fair bit when we had all the house was exposed. At one point we had just the steels in, and there was some really rough weather, and the builder was like, I don't know if it's still going to be there in the morning, because it was literally holding on by these steels and these poles. But yeah, and then a few little sort of hiccups we had. Once you have one problem, it then delays everybody else in the rest of the process. So you have to be a bit patient and just assume everything's going to take a bit longer and cost a bit more. So in the loft, when we were clearing that out at the early stages of the renovation, we found an old Union Jack flag, which I put that up on the VE celebrations last year. It's a nice little keepsake. Just to have lots of patience, and just like I say, to expect that things are going to go over time and it is going to be more expensive than you first planned. So whatever you budget for, just budget that extra bit for contingency. And if you do it with children, then good luck, because ours were sort of 3 and 5 when we started the process, and now 5 and 7. So but they've been really good through it all. So just patience and aim for the the end result and go for that really.